Welcome to the Foundry by Forge College. In our last lesson, writing deployment scripts with Hardhat, we locked down our backend logic. The engine is built, the smart contracts are deployed, and everything is purring perfectly under the hood. But now we face a completely different challenge, designing decentralized applications, or dApps, which are just programs that run on the blockchain. Our goal is to translate that perfect, invisible code into an interface that feels safe for a human to use. When an app suddenly throws a pop-up on screen demanding access to your digital wallet with zero warning, it triggers immediate panic. It feels unpredictable, and in finance, unpredictability is terrifying. The fix is a toolkit built around the transaction lifecycle. This diagram maps out the 4 phases of a highly familiar ritual: viewing the menu, the waiter's suggestion, the leather billfold, and the receipt, and pairs them directly with 4 blank interface components. By intentionally pacing the flow of a transaction using a ritual the user already knows, you give them time to breathe. It keeps their stress levels low, preventing that sudden wave of anxiety before it can even start. Our first major hurdle is raw data. Cryptocurrencies measure their value out to 18 decimal places. If you paste an 18-digit number directly into your interface, it breaks your layout and looks like complete gibberish. Watch this 18 decimal number collapse into a clean 4 decimal format inside a UI box. This is our AssetBalance component. Notice how it smoothly slots into a minimalist permission card with a proceed button, representing the calm, idle state before any action is taken. The permission card acts exactly like a waiter politely suggesting the dinner special. It gives a lightweight summary of what they might do and a rough estimate of the cost, without demanding immediate commitment. Combining these 2 pieces provides just enough information to secure the user's interest, sparing them from a tidal wave of raw blockchain math. Once the user clicks Proceed, we enter the awaiting wallet state. The user has agreed to move forward, and now the app must formally ask for permission to use their digital wallet. Here is the ApprovalModal component. Watch this clean panel slide firmly into the foreground, while the background blurs and darkens, locking down the screen. To prevent accidental clicks, Forge College design courses emphasize that the inside of this modal must be crystal clear. You have to display the exact network fee, identify who is receiving the funds, and offer 2 explicit buttons: approve or reject. We have arrived at the heavy leather billfold part of the meal. The jokes stop, and you are asked to review an isolated, serious document to verify exactly what you are paying for. By isolating the explicit approval step into its own dedicated window, you force the user to pay attention. This protects them from clicking a button too fast and making an irreversible financial error. They hit approve, entering the pending state. The blockchain is doing heavy mathematical lifting in the background, which means the user is left waiting. This is the TransactionSummary component. Take a look at this smooth, looping geometric loading animation. Visually communicating calm, steady processing is vital. When the network finishes, we hit the final state, confirmed. The waiter has returned to the table and handed you your final receipt. At this exact moment, the TransactionSummary dynamically swaps out that loading spinner for a success message. It then reuses our trusty AssetBalance component to show precisely how their wallet balance changed. Closing the loop with a definitive, highly readable receipt proves that your app actually did what it promised. Over time, providing that level of predictability is what builds lasting trust. We did not build a single rigid screen today. By separating the user interface into these specific, dedicated components, you never have to design a transaction flow from scratch again. These components are standardized digital templates, completely separate from the complex math happening in the background. You can take those 4 templates and rearrange them to form 3 completely different application layouts, whether you are swapping tokens, staking assets, or transferring funds. Students in Forge College's programs use these exact templates to shorten their development cycles. You can redeploy the same design logic across your entire project, rather than starting over for every new feature. Our next step is to take these freshly built UI templates and put them in front of real humans for usability testing. Visit forge.college to access that next lesson, along with other Web3 related topics. If you want to build a successful app, you have to treat human psychology with the exact same rigor that you apply to your security.